Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny,
JD,
and Kat.
And we're here with more Stray Kids.
Woo!
I was going to say, Erin's normally here to give us the woo, but
a
little bit high, I think.
Is mine not as...
It needs to be more of a woo.
Is mine not as excitable as Erin's?
I had a dream the other night. I don't know what happened, but God, was I mad at Bang Chan.
Oh.
I woke up and I was like, God, fuck that guy. I was really angry with him, and I don't know what he did.
Oh.
It happens.
Yeah.
So we have a request from Christy Suhu. And she has requested Stray Kids Mama performance from 2020 of Victory Song.
Oh, okay. I might have seen this. Why do I feel like I might have seen this? Or have we seen, obviously, Victory Song, but then...
We've seen Victory Song.
But not this performance of it? Okay.
No, we only did the MV for Victory Song.
Okay.
Chan shows his abs. There's a little flash of Han abs. That's what I remember.
Oh, phew. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come back when I hear it.
Yeah, so Mama performances are particularly
dangerous.
Deadly. Yeah.
Dangerous, yeah.
Yeah, they go all out.
Never no group ever. And again, it's actually down to how much time the slot they're given by the show and by the network and whatnot. So everyone, whoever does their slot, no matter how long or short it is, everyone does their best.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you have a shorter slot, it's harder to do some big old production because that's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah.
So fair dues, we're not downplaying anyone that has a shorter slot. But like the award shows, people, whether you've got a little slot or a big slot, people just go hard, you know what I mean? And they want to do their best. And
when you think about it, an award show is where you can pick up new fans. People who are there to watch someone else, but actually watch yours and go, oh, but I should look into them more.
Also
so you're
performing in front of your peers, in front of the other groups, do you know what I mean? These are groups that they look up to, that they fanboy over, and so it's got to be nerve-wracking.
So please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And in the comments, what has been your favourite Stray Kids Mama performance? If you pick one song, so I know often they do more than one song in them, but if you had picked one song that they performed.
And often it's not about the song. It might be one of your favourite songs on like your playlist or whatever, but sometimes it's the performance that you love of it. I love that fur coat, that burgundy fur coat. I want it.
I didn't know I needed a man in fur. Although I'd like to see them in the 300 because they wear just like a, I don't know, like a loincloth. They don't wear a lot, do they?
No.
He does that. They do that in the film. Yeah. In the 300 film, he jumps over him with a spear. Oh.
Leather trousers. Ooh. Look at Hyunjin. He's got like a cloak. Jesus!
Oh! He's got his stomach out!
I'm not used to seeing Hyunjin's body.
Oh, savage. Oh. It's cold.
He just looks so hot with scars, doesn't he? Always.
Oh. Sin. Love that shirt.
I like what they've done with the music. That's the UIN. Oh! Confirmed, if I throw myself at him, he'll catch me. Oh. Look at them.
The staging is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like the whole production, the theme that they've gone with.
They do love their movies though, don't they, Stray Kids?
But Victory Song for 300 makes so much sense.
Oh, the fur's off.
All the angry faces.
I want a cape like that. Oh, mine. I swear he heard me. That was one of those, like, you can't break the eye contact.
So that was 2020.
Yeah.
So they did Kingdom Legendary War in 2019, didn't they?
No, 2021 was Kingdom.
Oh.
This is pre-Kingdom.
Oh, I must be thinking of Road Off. But Road 2. I was just thinking this is pre-Kingdom, but yeah, I wonder if they knew then, because I was thinking, oh, was this afterwards and it's a flex to the Crown that they won it, but now maybe, I don't know, maybe they were dropping a hint that they were going to be in it if they knew. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're really good in K-pop of, like, dropping teasers and stuff like that. So maybe that was a teaser.
Because I don't know whether that was the only performance they did in 2020, or whether there was an ongoing, like, story arc through it, because...
Yeah, for the different shows.
Now
the
they often do
shows.
more than one song, but I don't know whether they did in 2020.
Yeah,
So
it depends what they got from the network.
That's so good. So, in an episode of Stray Kids Code, they were playing with swords, and Changbin was saying to Hyunjin, sword dance, and he had a sword and a sheath, and he started doing a sword dance, and then he dropped one behind him and was all like, ah! And squealing like he does. So to watch him do that, I'm like, how?
In such
there is just
serious mode.
Two different Hyunjins. There is performer Hyunjin who can do that perfectly, and then there's offstage Hyunjin who drops everything and it's just
Drama queen.
How?
I don't know, that was really good. I think the theme that they chose makes sense, because obviously the 300, the story of that was a small army against a bigger oppressive force. So it's really good, and I thought all of their backup dancers and the sets and the staging and everything was so good, because that's literally like musical theatre. I mean, it's a performance.
And when you consider, like you said, about 300 being the smaller army, that this is only the second year of, they've only they only debuted 2 years before. Yeah. So they're still relatively new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they were still
in a very busy market.
Yeah, still hungry to prove themselves. So
very ballsy song for 2 years out, isn't it?
Victory song, yeah.
That's what I mean. It was that's why I was thinking about the crown thing. I was like, oh, that's a flex. It's a bit arrogance, but the right level of arrogance. You're like, oh, that's good. This is just like, we're feeling ourselves. So,
but it felt like the way Hyunjin grabbed the crown and the intense stare, it was almost like a challenge. Like, he's challenging you to challenge him.
Don't try and take this crown off me.
Yeah. Like, I dare you. Come on.
Okay. I will try.
And Changbin, he was coming through saying, don't you know who we are?
All of the... First of all, I'd love to see outtakes of that practice, because you know that they were like playing with the weapons.
Yeah.
But the things of like the throwing and the catching, and that's the bits that always make me nervous as a performer and watching other people doing it.
Yeah.
And if it's live, then oh my god, it's so nervous. Like,
I doubt that was live because it was 2020.
Oh, it wouldn't have been in front of an audience. Yeah. So if they pre-recorded that, because I was just thinking, about Changbin catching it.
Yeah.
So that was so good. They did it really, really well.
I'm sure it was practiced as if they were going to do it live, but then it probably turned into not.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they filmed their own segments probably when the studio was empty.
But it depends. Some of the award shows were still streamed live. So it actually depends. There's nothing
sure,
to guarantee that it was
sure
pre-recorded.
people can tell us in the comments.
Yeah, let us know.
What made me nervous, I was okay when Bang Chang jumped over Lino. But when Hyunjin jumped over Felix was still standing, and then he went down as he jumped, and it was just one of those like, oh my god. I know Felix is not particularly tall, but that one.
Still don't want to smack someone upside the head. Yeah. No, it was really good. Good timing from everyone and all their backup dancers and everything.
Yeah, it all sounded great.
Yeah, really good. I mean, it was them performing on top of a backing track, we know that, and that makes absolute sense because they've got to focus on the performance and the choreo, so that's nice to have that to lean on so that you don't have to rely so much on your vocals if you're not able to deliver it in a moment of choreo or whatever, but you could still clearly hear them singing live along with the track, so yeah, really, really good efforts, and loving all the outfits, the leather pants, the fur, the scars, they were 300 style harnesses rather than, which is interesting because, you know, like in a lot of K-pop we've had the, as it were, like modern day like harnesses, you know, the stylish ones. Those were kind of different style harnesses, weren't they? All like straps and whatnot.
I would say I took a lot of notes of those bits.
Oh, I
love like the black and red though. As a colour scheme really suits them.
Yeah. And I want that burgundy
Bang
fur
Chan
jacket
looked
from Bang
feral.
Chan. I want his fur coat though. I like that. See, again, no matter who I'm watching, I'm like mentally online shopping. I'm like,
I need this one shoulder cape.
Yeah.
I don't know where I would wear it, but I need it. It's one of those
bit of eyeliner, I can work it.
It's one of those moments when you see something and you're just like, this is what my life has been missing. Like when I found, when you showed me K-pop, like, this is what my life has been missing. Now I'm like, a one shoulder cape is what my life is missing. I feel like I didn't get a lot of IN.
No, he was at the front. I saw him. I was like, and he was going hard, and everyone with that facial expression, so serious in character. So I did see IN at the front there.
Yeah.
You could.
But I don't feel like I got a lot of Lino either.
Yeah, just a bit of Lino.
A bit at the beginning, and he came in a little bit later with IN, I think it was, and gave us that stare that. I love it.
And it was it who was walking forward? Was it Han? And was it Han? And I thought it was
Han and Binny. It was my
that
duo.
was it. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all very good. It's all a big feral blur of burgundy and black.
What I find funny of when it was Changbin and Han walking forward is that I see that tough, mean, angry side of Changbin. I love it. I struggle to see it in Han because
really?
Yeah, not that he doesn't perform it well, but I look at Han as such a sweet, funny
chipmunk.
Quokka.
If he was in the middle of performing, he just went.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
I
struggle more to see it with him because I just find him so. I see, like you said about the Quokka, it's that clip of him. You all know the clip in a hoodie on a V Live, just jumping in the middle, going "Go Quokka, go Quokka." That's Han.
When he eats, it's like.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the duality and the different sides they keep delivering for us.
Who we haven't talked about, because again, I don't feel like I got a lot of is Seungmin.
Yes.
Now,
oh my god, he came through in that shirt.
This,
I feel
like, live performance, especially Mama performance, Seungmin, he's really hot. Like, again, you like Seungmin, he's so sweet, he's so funny. Yes, he's savage, but he's hilarious and he's lovely. Recently, when I'm looking at Seungmin and when he gives the attitude.
Yeah, again, it just depends on what he's giving out and what he's performing.
And he had a sword.
That was really good, yeah. Yeah, no, I really liked his outfit. It was like a black shirt with glittery flames down it or something. It was, really good. So, yeah, it's always tough in a song when, to get... You're never going to get even Steven, like... line distribution and even everyone gets the exact same time on camera or whatever, so it varies just depending on what performance it is, but we did get to see everyone, which was good.
We did. I'm just greedy.
And I loved Hyunjin's hair. It was, Erin's gonna shit herself because that was like almost Legolas but with shorter, like that was,
and it was like a grey.
Really nice. So I think Erin's gonna watch that and just be like, okay, take me now. Like, just hold me captive by your swords. I don't care.
Just for research and for Erin, when she's here, is there a video of him learning and practicing this sword dance? I like a sword dance. adds an element of danger that I like.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why in my head, in the middle of the video, I was like, this is so cool, and the attitude they're bringing with all these swords and whatnot. I was like, I would love to see the backstage, the practices of this, because you know that they're like, yeah.
No, I'm thinking of like a training montage, like you'd get in a movie where he'd be shirtless.
Oh.
In trousers, usually with like a high waistband with swords. Just. Do you know what I think I'm picturing? You know, in Gladiator, when the guy. Spoiler. No, not Russell Crowe. The other one. Phoenix.
Joaquin
Phoenix.
Oh.
Him. When he's
Caesar.
spoilers. When he's training and he's wearing something like that and he's like got swords and he's fighting all these guys at once. I think that's what I'm picturing, but I want to see Hyunjin doing it.
See. I would say yes, spoiler, be careful, but that film's quite old now, isn't it? It's been out now.
Yes, but I bet Erin hasn't seen it.
You will.
So that was our reaction to Stray Kids' victory song at the Mamas 2020. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.